Good morning, guys. How are you? I'm really happy to see you here again. And you know what? Yesterday I felt really glad because you were a lot in our session live. And I realized that I miss you more than I think. Okay, I miss you guys in the classroom and I hope we can get to the school again in August. Now, today, what day is today? Can you help me with the date? Yes, we are in May month, but what day is today? Yes, it is May, Wednesday, 27th from 2019. And I hope you're having a great week. Now, today, we're going to work in Global Citizenship and Phonology section from our book number 5. And we're going to start. Oh no, before we start with our activity, remember that we were doing some from activities to initiate our video. Yesterday was a dictation from the words from vocabulary. We will check it tomorrow. And today we are going to work with our brain. I already showed to some of you the next video. It's an exercise. Listen to the instructions so you can get your brain wake up, okay? Now let's go to the exercise. Try to do it at home, okay? If you need more time, you can rewind and play again or pause the video, okay? Listen to the instructions and try your best.
Begin. Exercise number 1, multicolored text. We're going to show you words written in different colors. Proceed to say aloud the name of the color in which each of the words on the list is written. Ready? Go.
Blue, green, black, red, green, yellow, black, blue, red, green, blue, red, green, yellow, red, yellow, red, black, blue, green, blue.
I guess it isn't that easy to do that it might seem.
Green,
now,
and blue.
Let's name each color again in reverse order. Ready? Go.
Now try to do it by yourself. There
Did you manage to do it? Expect the going to be.
There you go. Now, this is our first activity from today. Now, do it a bit again if you want it. And if it was difficult, you can play it again, okay? Now, let's go to our book. We're going to work in global citizenship and phonology. But first, we start with global. Go to page 105. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. Okay, there you go. Now, says, who's in charge here? Remember that in the last session that we work global, we talk about of people who takes care from places. And today we're going to talk especially about our government's way. In Mexico, we have a democracy, but there are other countries with different kinds of government. And to start our lesson from today, I want you to see this video. After the video, we can read the text and answer the activities, okay? Just give me a second. There you go. Okay, let's watch the video about the types of governments in our world.
About governments today, and there are three things that all governments have, and those three powers are the power to make laws, the power to enforce the laws that they make, and finally, judicial power, or power for the courts to decide issues. All right. The types of government that we're going to look at are a republic, a democracy, an oligarchy, an autocracy, and a monarchy or a dictatorship. And they're all the same thing. They just organize those things differently. And so we're going to look at how they organize them differently. Okay. First, we're going to look at an autocracy. And in an autocracy, there is one person, and they have 100% of the power. They control all of those three things that we just mentioned. Okay, examples are China, North Korea. Those are dictatorships that are autocracies. Now, if there's a king or a queen, then it's called a monarchy. And most examples of modern monarchies tend to have a little bit less control of that one person. Next is an oligarchy, and an oligarchy is multiple people, it doesn't matter how many, they kind of share that 100% of the power, but they still have it. A history example is Sparta. Sparta was ruled by 3 leaders, so that whenever one would leave, there would still be a leader. Okay? A modern example is Russia. A republic and a democracy are led by the people having the power. And a democracy is people have 100% of that. Okay, so they would vote on everything. Whereas in a republic, the people vote, and when they vote, they pick representatives, and these representatives make decisions for them on day-to-day things. Okay, so really, the United States has a republic, which, yes, I know, another word for it is indirect democracy, but I had to get you to watch the video, so.
Okay, there you go. Those are the types of government that we have in our world. And let's go to the page 105 so this information gets more clear and we can read it. Give me a second. There you go. Okay. Says, who's in charge here? Read and listen the following text. We have four kind of governments, okay? Let's listen to the track.
Who's in charge here? Read and listen to the following text. Who is a leader in your country? A government is the system of rules. It includes the people who make the rules and make sure they are followed. Countries have different types of governments. Governments have different people in charge. Monarchy. A monarchy is usually ruled by a king or queen. They are known as royalty. The king or queen might make all the decisions. He or she might share power with another group of people. Saudi Arabia is a monarchy. Democracy. In a democracy, the leader is picked by the people. The people vote for who will be in charge. The leader usually shares power with other people. He or she is sometimes called the president. The US is a type of democracy. Dictatorship. A dictatorship is ruled by one person. He or she has absolute power. The dictator makes all the rules. The rules might be unfair. North Korea has a dictatorship. Anarchy. In an anarchy, there is no government. No one is in charge. There is no leader. There are no rules.
There you go. Can you imagine a place with no rules? That would be a mess. Now, think about the question. What type of government leads your country? Circle the type of government above. Discuss your answer with the class. Well, in Mexico, we have a democracy. And who is our leader? Where our leader is our president. By this time, it's Andrés Manuel López Obrador. He is our leader and we are in a democracy. So you might circle this one. Now let's go to the next page. Write the letter of each definition in the blank. You already listened the definitions and read it, so you must be able to answer this one. You must write the letter here. Monarchy. What's a monarchy? Well, you pick the correct one. Says, think about it would be like to have each type of government in your classroom. Oh my God, complete a statement using a word from the word bank. This is my word bank and you should write here the correct word. Says, if my classroom was in, there would be no rules and I could do whatever I want because there would be no one in charge. And the question and the answer would be anarchy. If my classroom was in anarchy, okay? This is page 106. We already read 105. We already answered 106. Now let's go to page 107. The crown jewels. And this is a math connection. Says, read about jewels, then practice identifying shapes. Queen Elizabeth II from England is choosing jewels for her new crown. She must first choose what shapes she would like to include. Look at each of the shapes below. Write the name of the shape in the blank using the word bank. Some shapes may be used more than once. Now, I will share you geometric shapes so you can identify the ones from here, okay? Oh, give me a second. There you go. Now, with this list, you must be able to answer the page 107, okay? I will give you a minute to see it. And if it's not enough, you can pause the video and answer your page, okay? There you go. Now let's go to our page again. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, there you go. We have 11 shapes and you must name it, okay? Now let's go to the next page. If I was in charge, what would happen if I was in charge? If you, kid, was in charge? Now, I will read. Try to read with me, okay? So you practice your pronunciation. If I was in charge, read the following text. If I was in charge of the world, I would cancel Mondays. I would play outside all day and soak up the rays. There would be lots of toys and lots of money. Ice cream for dinner and everything funny. If I was in charge, we would get all the puppies with super soft fur. My sister would have to do what I say and call me sir. All my days would be core-free. Woohoo, yay! And of course, I would always get my way. If I was in charge of the world, friends will always be nice. I would never have to eat broccoli or rice if I was in charge. Now, read the following questions and circle the correct answer. Who's the author most likely feel about Mondays? And what would happen if the author was in charge of the world? Now, this is the activities from Global Citizenship. Now, let's go to the activities from phonology. And we are going to page 19. We are starting with our second lesson from book 5, and you already know what you have to do. Let's listen the track. The first track you must repeat, and we listen the second track again, and you listen, okay? Let's start.
Lesson 2. The words you will hear are not necessarily in the same order as the ones in the book. Watch out for the missing word. Strength, strength. Refill, refill. Fragile, fragile. Pump, pump. Harmful, harmful. Amazing, amazing. Narrow, narrow. Pulse, pulse. Heartbeat, heartbeat. Engine, engine. Jaw, jaw.
Okay, who can tell me the missing word? Edgar, Alberto, Yaretsi, Mauricio, who can tell me? Yes, the missing word is fist, the number 3. Okay, now let's go to listen our sentence and repeat. Remember that you must repeat.
Lesson 2. The words you will hear are not necessarily in the same order as the ones in the book. Refill. You can get a free refill if you buy the large soda. Jaw. My jaw dropped when she walked into the room. Amazing. The human body is amazing. Pump. Did you fix the water pump? Fragile. Please be careful with the fragile package. Heartbeat. The doctor listened to her heartbeat. Narrow. That road is too narrow for cars. Harmful. Smoking is a harmful habit. Strength. Hercules had incredible strength. Engine. The mechanic will fix the car's engine. Fist. The woman banged her fist on the table. Pulse. I can feel my pulse if I put 2 fingers on my wrist.
Okay, there you go. Those are the new vocabulary words from lesson number 2. Now, let's go to page 20. This is page 19, page 20. In page 20, you must listen the track again, okay? I will play it again if you want. But remember that you must listen so you can answer the questions. It's phonology and listening. So you must like catch the similar sounds between the words, okay? Which words end with a silent E? Well, you must listen, okay? Which words, for example, engine. You don't say engine, you say engine, and it's a silent final E. And pulse is another, so you need to look for the third one, okay? I will play the track again so you can listen.
Lesson 2. The words you will hear are not necessarily in the same order as the ones in the book. Watch out for the missing word.
Oh,
Strength. Strength.
oh, give me a second, guys. There you go.
Refill. Refill. Fragile. Fragile. Pump. Pump. Harmful. Harmful. Amazing. Amazing. Narrow. Narrow. Pulse. Pulse. Heartbeat. Heartbeat. Engine. Engine. Jaw. Jaw.
Okay, there you go. Now, the next activity from this page says, write the word that rhymes with each of the following words. For example, what rhymes with list? Well, fist. Okay, now self-assessment. Remember to answer these questions honestly, okay? Now, again, writing our words. You will write the words like you do in every lesson from AMCO and your books, and you will do it like the same, with the same dynamic we use every day we work here, okay? I will play the track again, and you will listen 2 times. The first one to write it here, and the next one, you know, you have to turn that book upside and listen again, okay?
Lesson 2. The words you will hear are not necessarily in the same order as the ones in the book. Watch out for the missing word. Strength. Strength. Refill. Refill. Fragile. Fragile. Pump. Pump. Harmful. Harmful. Amazing. Amazing. Narrow. Narrow. pulse, pulse. Heartbeat, heartbeat. Engine, engine. Jaw, jaw.
There you go. And this is the last page you gonna answer today. Okay, that's all from today, guys. See you tomorrow in our live session and our YouTube lesson. Bye, guys. Have a great have a great Wednesday. Bye, guys.